Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the first two videos, I have covered the two functions of management, that is planning and organizing. In this video, I will be covering the third function of management, that is leading. So, what is leading? Leading refers to telling people what to do and seeing that they do it to the best of their ability. Leading is also known as instructing, guiding, and motivating. There are basically four elements of leading, that is supervision. Supervision means guiding and directing efforts of employee. The second element is motivation. It is something that moves the person to action. And the third element is leadership, which influences behavior. And the fourth element of leading is communication, transfer information from one person to another. Leading focuses on managing people such as individual, employee, teams and groups rather than tasks. Leading refers to the function and leadership refers to the process. Leading by example is a leadership style where you model the behavior you want to see in your team members. When you lead by example, you don't just push team members towards excellence. Rather, you actively demonstrate that excellence. Leading by example is the difference between saying you can do this and we can do this together. Though the support and encouragement in the former is a great, the latter builds connection, commodities and trust. People who lead by example are actively demonstrating that they value their team's work by carrying some of the weight themselves. The leadership style foster high level of engagement and buy-in because leaders actively demonstrate that they are invested in their team initiatives. So as we know that there are different leadership style that a manager can use. So there are basically four leadership style that a manager use. The first one is directing. The manager leads by deciding with little input and from the employee. This is an effective leadership style for new employees who need a lot of initial direction and training. And the second one is coaching. The manager is more receptive to inputs from the employee. The third one is supporting. The manager decides with team members but focuses more on building relationship within the teams. This style of leadership is effective for employees who have fully developed skill but are sometimes inconsistent in their performance. And the last leadership style is delegating. The leaders provide a minimum of guidance to employees and is more concerned with the vision of the project than day-to-day operation. This style of leadership is effective with employees able to work and perform tasks on their own with little guidance. The leader can focus more on high-level goals than on tasks. Now, in this slide, I will be covering the importance of leading in management. First one is leading initiate action, which means leading set an organization into motion and helps other managerial function to initiate and activate. It helps manager to supervise, communicate, lead, guide and motivate the subordinates to achieve the organizational goal. For example, a superior guide his subordinates and explain the tasks, which will help subordinates to start the work and achieve the goal. And the second importance is leading leads to integrated group activity. The organizational objective can be achieved only when individual efforts are integrated. Directing integrates employees' efforts in such a way that every individual efforts contribute to the organizational performance. For example, a leader can convince his subordinates that group efforts will help to achieve organizational goal. And the third importance is leading attempts to get maximum out of individual. Leading helps superiors to realize the potential and identifying the capabilities of individual by motivating and guiding them. By using the element of leading, supervision, motivation, leadership and communication, the efficiency of the employees can be raised. And the fourth importance of leading is it helps to implement changes. That leading helps to introduce changes in an organization. Generally, people in an organization resist changes. Effective communication, supervision, motivation, and guidance helps to overcome such resistance at workplace. For example, the introduction of new method of doing a particular task in a factory is resisted by workers. But when managers explain the purpose, guides, and provides them training and rewards, it can be easily accepted by the workers. And the next importance is directing provide stability and balance in the organization. Stability and balance are maintained in an organization with the help of leading because it fosters cooperations and commitment amongst employees and helps to achieve balance among various groups, department, units, etc. For example, every individual have personal goal, but the manager integrates the effort of all individuals towards the achievement of organizational growth through guidance, motivation, supervision and communications. So thank you everyone. In the next video I will be covering the fourth function of management, that is controlling.